and audible also. Is the screen visible now? Okay, so let us start. I hope everything is okay. So in the previous lecture, we discussed the various functions of a manager, and generalized analogy also I have told. Planning means what, organizing means what, staffing means what, leading, directing is one and the same, and controlling, coordination. So these many functions you people have to perform in the industry, right? And one more concept we see in the related to manager. Who is the manager? Manager is the person who is responsible for the these many functions. In short, you can say. And if these many functions are not happening as per the his direction, then he has to take the corrective action, right? So I think you have not noted the title. Discussion already we done. Only noting of pointers are remain, I think, from this particular bit. After this discussion, we are going to discuss the social responsibility and ethics in managing. Okay, so I hope we can complete this also. So write down the heading: function of the manager. Functions of the manager. Functions of the manager. In that, write down first point, that is manager. Or you can write like this: definition of manager. So that definition will write: a manager is the person. Manager is the person manager is the person responsible for planning and directing the work of a group of individuals comma, monitoring their work and taking corrective actions whenever necessary. Following are the functions of manager. First function, that is planning. In that, write down one sentence. Planning point will be 1. In that, write down sentence number 1. Planning includes defining goals, comma, establishing strategy and developing plans developing plans to coordinate activities in the industry. Planning is nothing but deciding in advance what to do in future and how to do it. Are you writing, yellow shirt? Second number, organizing. Second number, organizing. Organizing is nothing but determining point number one, or bullets you can draw, or task has to be done. Who is to do them? Who is to do them? How the tasks are to be grouped. How the tasks are to be grouped. Who reports to whom? Who reports to whom? Fair decisions are to be made. Fair decisions are to be made. In nutshell, organizing is nothing but, or organizing means, in nutshell, organizing means to assign duties, grouping tasks, establishing authority, and allocating resources required. To carry out a specific plan. Third number, staffing. In staffing, write down few points. Staffing is nothing but finding the right people for the right job in the organization. Second sentence, It also includes following task. In that, write down A, B, C one by one. Calculating manpower requirement. Calculating manpower requirements. B, appraisal and selection of Have you understood the meaning of appraisal? In the previous lecture, I told meaning of appraisal. Forgotten? Appraisal and selection of candidate for position. Position म्हणजे the particular कामासाठी. So, but what is the appraisal and selection? Selection you can understand it immediately. What about the appraisal? Forgotten whether I told you in the previous lecture? You are not noting the similar words somewhere. Yes? Who is telling? Good. So appraisal is nothing but evaluation. So how they evaluate? You may experience in the next year campus recruitment process. So they may take aptitude test. They may ask for the this group discussion, right? So this is a appraisal process, evaluation of the candidate. म्हणजे तो योग्य पात्रता आहे का त्याची? So that is nothing but appraisal, evaluation of that particular person. म्हणजे if you are recruiting for turning operation, for welding operation, whether that person is eligible, whether that person is having particular skill. If yes, this is the process of evaluation, right? That is the process of appraisal. Okay, B point, appraisal and selection of candidates for the position. Third point, C, training and development of candidates. Training and development of candidates on the job in order to improve their capabilities, and potentiality. This is third function. Fourth number, leading/directing. Leading and directing, same thing, huh? Almost same thing. It includes following task of manager. First one, motivating the employees. Everybody understood the difference between employer and employee? employees, worker, employer, owner, right? Motivating employees. Second, directing employees, for certain tasks. Third task, selecting the most effective communication channel. Selecting most effective communication channel. Next, resolving conflicts. Conflicts ला कुठला शब्द वापरता तुम्ही? Another word, conflicts. Yes, मोठ्याने जरा. नाही, कॉन्फ्लिक्टचा अर्थ वेगळा येतो. Yes, false. Quarrels, exactly. Quarrels म्हणजे त्यांच्यात ते वादविवाद. Quarrels, conflicts, right? So another word, quarrels. Resolving conflicts / issues. प्रत्येक वेळेस quarrelsच नव्हे, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स म्हणजे वेगळे पण असू शकतात, वेगवेगळे इश्यू असू शकतात. कोणाला फॅमिली प्रॉब्लेम असू शकतो, कोणाला ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन ट्रॅव्हलिंगचा इश्यू असू शकतो, काही लेडीज कॅन्डिडेटला बाकीचे इश्यू असू शकतात इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये. सो दॅट मे बी द इश्यूज कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स. In nutshell, leading means influencing and motivating employees to perform the task assigned to them. Second last function, controlling. Fifth number, controlling. Controlling is nothing but monitoring the activities to ensure that objectives are achieved as planned and correcting in case of significant deviation. Significant deviation चा अर्थ काय घेता तुम्ही? म्हणजे किरकोळ चूक असेल तर एलिमिनेट करायची, बट इफ इट इज सिग्निफिकंट मीन्स काहीतरी मेजर प्रॉब्लेम आहे. सो इन दॅट केस टेकिंग सिग्निफिकंट डेव्हिएशनचा तोही अर्थ होतो. एकदम मोठा फरक पडलाय कशात तरी, 5 mm चा प्रोडक्ट डायमीटर सांगितलाय 6 mm झालाय, सिग्निफिकंट चेंज इज देयर. बट इफ इट इज इन लिमिट्स, within it is limits of positive, negative, whatever given. So if it is there, then neglecting that issue, right? प्रत्येक गोष्टीचा मोठा इश्यू करण्याची गरज नाही. Then last one, coordination. Last point, coordination, achievement of harmony, of individual efforts towards the accomplishment of organizational goals. Accomplishment of the organizational goal is nothing but coordination. Is nothing but a coordination. One small activity. Who will tell? You have to imagine as a manager now. You are the manager now, and my question is that what are your functions? I'm not talking about the headings. Sub pointers. Suppose you are the product manager in a plastic industry. Already you are learning this subject. You are producing the plastic products. What will be your task? What will be your functions? तुमचे कार्य काय असणार आहे as a manager in that particular industry? Yes, can somebody stand up and give the explanation in your own language? Let it be 5-6 functions, because every functions may be minor. छोटे छोटे असू शकतात, असं काय नाही की मोठं प्लॅनिंग करा, स्टाफिंग करा, छोटे छोटे असतील. Suppose somebody will say, I will recruit the person who is expert in dye design. Somebody may say like, I will work first on the disposal. Somebody may say like, I will first work on the safety of the manager, safety of the workers. Temperature and all issues are there. So like that, you have functions in the industry that you have to perform. कोणी सांगेल का थोडेफार? This is generalized headings I have given. हे काम करायचंय, ते प्लॅनिंग लोकांचं फंक्शन आहे. फक्त ही प्लॅनिंग म्हणजे काय सांगितलं? I have told like what is organizing, what is the staffing, but what will be your role exactly as a manager? That you should be able to explain after learning this concept, function of manager. So think, you need thinking. विचार करा याच्यावरती, and always think. And if you think, then you will become like that only. तुम्ही जर मॅनेजरचे फंक्शनच तुमच्या डोक्यात फिरत नसेल, तुम्ही मॅनेजर कसे होणार? It should reflect somewhere, right? Yes. Your own opinion. Rishikesh, na? Please be seated, be comfortable. One aspect, you may tell like recruitment related, staffing related issues. You may have your own innovative process of recruitment. Yes, you are telling something. Yes. Yes. Logical task means your industry is related to plastic, so you may ask like how to design the so and so product. You may show directly in recruitment process sample product, and you will say design this product. Which material will be required? Means live explanation you will expect from your employees during recruitment process. Because as a manager, along with HR, you have to go, right? Because you need people. HR will just see whether person is eligible, 10 pass, 12 pass, engineer. As a manager, as a technical person, it's your role. तुम्हाला तसं जमणारा माणूस मिळतोय का? तुम्हाला माहिती आहे काय काम करायचं त्याच्यात? Yes, anybody else? This side. Imagination, thinking, कारण तुम्हाला डायरेक्ट करायचंय ते काम तिथे गेल्यावर. Okay, so पाण्यात पडल्यावर पोहायला येतं, right? But discussion is expected. Okay. Don't hesitate to discuss the issues. Got the idea related to functions of manager? तुम्हाला काय काय कामं करायची? Just we have highlighted points. Planning, it's your role. Planning may be your employee planning, financial planning, right? Maybe organizing real task, what you have to do, recruiting the people, directing the people, controlling means you should have a proper monitoring system. If they are not doing properly, you should have proper control, coordination of all the system and maintaining the harmony in the system, right? So various functions you people have to do. In exam, you have freedom to write your own, right? So generalized point I have discussed. You can add the things. Exam point of beyond exam point of view, you have to think. Okay, so if there is no any doubt, then I want to explain one more interesting bit. Is there any doubt in previous bit? Anything you want explanation? Any more explanation related to any point? If no, then very interesting point: social responsibility and ethics in managing. Social responsibility and ethics in managing. We heard about social responsibility. Obviously, it is related to industry and society. What is your opinion regarding social responsibility? As an engineer, obviously. Yes, one of the social responsibility, wastewater, people should not get harmed from that waste. Animals, not human only, animals should not get harmed. Society should not be, this environment should not be polluted. Anything else in your mind, like, sir, this is the, I think as an engineer, this is my social responsibility. Fine. Finding in industry, in process, if there is a problem, so you will eliminate so that environment pollution will not be there. Correct? It's social responsibility, right? Temperature related issue, environment related issue. Other than environment related issue, do you think like you have social responsibility as an engineer, as a manager? Let us discuss one by one. So friends, social responsibility means individual and companies have a duty to act in the best interest of the environment and society. Social responsibility, which you discussed with me, that is environment related responsibility, but society's responsibility is also there. Okay, so you have not discussed. So friend, so it is a organization's duty as its manager's duty to act in the best interest of the society and in the best interest of the environment. म्हणजे इन्व्हायरमेंटच्या भल्यासाठी, सोसायटीच्या भल्यासाठी तुमची जी काय ऍक्शन असेल, इट्स युअर ड्युटी, इट इज देअर ॲज अ इंजिनियर, इट्स सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. So social responsibility includes environment as well as in society. Then one more thing is that ethics, because bit name is there, social responsibility and ethics in managing. Management madla social responsibility and ethics आपण बघू. What is the ethics? What is right and what is the wrong? If you understand, then definitely that will be the ethics. Unnecessarily fan is running, you are going or passing from that place, it's your role to switch off that. If any tap is not off and water is going outside unnecessarily, it's your responsibility, like that you should off it. Getting? So this is the thing, and at least you will understand. विनाकारण लाईट चालू आहे, विनाकारण बल्ब चालू आहे, विनाकारण पाणी व्हायला चालू आहे, तुम्ही काय करताय, तुम्हाला ते वाटतं हे चुकीचं आहे, इट्स रॉंग, and you take corrective action. हे ज्याला कळतं, so that is that person is ethical. Manager, no, this is a very harmful water, it is a very harmful byproduct, I should dispose it, right? But how to dispose? Directly in environment? Definitely no. That person is knowing like this is a wrong thing. So it is a set of values and rules that decides right and wrong conducts. Ethics means that set of values which decides what is the wrong, what is the right, and what is the betterment of society. Getting? So it is a set of value and rules that decides right and wrong conducts. Getting? So at least you understood these two concepts. Now let us discuss one by one. Social responsibility, worker related, employee related responsibility. As a manager, I am telling about, it's your responsibility. First responsibility is there related to worker. As you know, people are working for the organization. They are giving their efforts. They are utilizing their skills. They are spending their time for the achievement of the organization's goal. Right? They are doing. Employees are dedicatedly for 8 hours. Right? They use skills. They use efforts. They spend their time. So, what is your role as a manager? Social responsibility related to worker. It's your responsibility is that you should pay the fair wages. Fair wages means salary. Proper त्या माणसाच्या कष्टाला त्याची किंमत देणं तुमचा रोल आहे. It's your responsibility. And whatever financial benefits, maybe incentive if that person is struggling a lot. So it's your responsibility to give sufficient amount of incentive, bonus, right? Maybe financial benefit like health, mediclaim, and all this. Another thing is that to provide growth opportunity. If certain person, one person is working very hard, giving output, giving certain benefits to organization, it's your role, like you should promote that person. If he is just a welder, you can at least promote him to skilled labor. If it is semi-skilled, then skilled. If engineer is there doing very nice job, you should appoint as a assistant manager. Maybe whatever positions are in your organization as an organization chart, it's your responsibility to provide the growth opportunity in terms of promotion. Maintaining good organizational culture. There may be the woman employees, right? Gents and female, male employees will be there. So it's your role is to maintain the good culture, right? So every healthy discussion, healthy environment. So proper maintaining the proper culture so that all employees will feel like I should work here only. There are so many organizations, people feel like that. They never leave the organization. So whose responsibility it is? आता तुम्ही म्हणाय पाहिजे इट्स माइन रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बिकॉज आय थिंक तुम्ही आता स्वतःला मॅनेजर समजायला पाहिजे मनातून. आय विल बी द मॅनेजर, फ्युचर मॅनेजर. सो इट्स माइन रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, माझी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी म्हणायला पाहिजे, राईट? So this is related to workers and employee. Why this is a responsibility of yours? Reason, they are employees are working dedicatedly. Obviously, you are the employee, one of the employee, right? So definitely you will be also treated like that only. So people are dedicatedly working. They are spending their time. They are working for the organization and achieving the goals. That's why it's your responsibility. If somebody is not working, so you have right to terminate the people also. एखादा कामच करत नाही, terminate that person. Somebody say, is it ethical? त्याच्या उदरनिर्वाहात काय व्हायचं, त्याच्या फॅमिलीचं काय व्हायचं? So at the certain task, at the certain stage, you should think that also. If at all, after reminders, after memos, after this training also, if somebody is not performing the task, as a manager, you will think like, oh, it is not ethical. हे चुकीचं आहे. But you have to think about the organization also at the same time. Unnecessarily कुणाला पोसायचं म्हणलं तर इट्स रॉंग थिंग, राईट? सो तुम्हाला हे चुकीचं कळतंय, ऑर्गनायझेशनच्या दृष्टीने चुकीचं आहे, हे रॉंग कंडक्ट आहे. सो यू शुड टर्मिनेट दॅट पर्सन. As well as if somebody is doing the well, so it's your responsibility to give the benefits accordingly, which we discussed. Consumer related responsibility. Consumers should be charged a fair and reasonable price. Marketing manager आहात तुम्ही, प्रॉफिट कमवायचा आहे, मोबाईल 10,000ला बाकीचे मिळतात आणि तुम्ही म्हणता 15,000ला आमचा घ्या, सेम कॉन्फिगरेशन. Is it the fair thing? Is it the reasonable price? I'm not just, I have थोडंसं मी एक्स्ट्रा सांगितलं, but you have to compare the charges in the market, whether it is affordable, how much profit, how much margin we should have. 10% पैसा कमवायचा म्हणून किती किमती, obviously it's your loss only. Nobody will purchase your product if you charged in this way. So charging the fair rates, reasonable price, it's social responsibility of manager. Consumer related responsibility I'm talking about. Obviously, he is also part of society. Consumer means customer. कस्टमरला रिजनेबल प्राइस मध्ये प्रोडक्ट मिळलं पाहिजे का खूप महागाचं मिळालं पाहिजे. Costly product people will not purchase one thing, and most of the time if for example petrol charges are, if you see the charges, it is not reasonable to common people nowadays. Is it reasonable? Definitely no, compared to few years ago. So people have to take care of it. Obviously it is not a private industry job. We are discussing about the private industry, private enterprise. Product should be easily available. काय लोक स्टॉक करून ठेवतात, राईट? डू यू नो दॅट थिंग्स आर हॅपनिंग. त्याच्यामुळे किमती वाढतात. मेकिंग स्टॉक्स, बाहेर मार्केटमध्ये ते प्रॉडक्ट येऊच द्यायचं नाही, किमती वाढतात ऑटोमॅटिकली. इफ देर इज अ सप्लाय इज व्हेरी लेस, डिमांड इज हाय, कॉस्ट विल इन्क्रीज. सो इट्स युअर रोल, लाईक ते साठेबाजी का काय प्रकार असतो. सो दॅट शुड नॉट हॅपन फॉर युअर प्रोडक्ट ॲट लिस्ट. Then product should not be harmful to health. Product should not be harmful to health. It is very, very essential. Suppose you are producing the soap, and ते अंगाला लावल्यानंतर लहान मुलांना काय त्रास व्हायला लागला. Whose responsibility it is? It's manager's responsibility. Should not be misguided through false and advertisement. साबणाची ऍडव्हर्टाइजमेंट बघतो आपण, मम्मी की जाहिरात. So it is false advertisement, and we all of us know, and we enjoy. Most of the time we never take the objection also. We think like it is true. Santoor Saban ad, it's wrong thing, and as a manager it's manager's responsibility. फक्त मार्केट मध्ये पब्लिसिटी होण्यासाठी if you are doing so, it is not ethical, it is not a social responsibility of manager. असं करणं हे याच्यामध्ये येत नाही, एथिक्स मध्ये येत नाही. Provide the proper services. If any problem is there, responding to that particular person. If your refrigerator is there, if any customer says so and so problem is there, your customer service should reach to there, and that problem should be resolved. So there are so many types of responsibilities. We'll discuss in the next lecture. Put your roll number in chat box and